From record highs at the beginning of the month, the price of gold has been sliding over the last few days. We spoke to 4 experts of gold to discuss whether they believe this is the beginning of a trend or just a slight correction. I asked Chloe Coustenon, a commodity economist at Pictet, about some of the reasons behind this drastic drop.
Some risk appetite came back to the markets with the US durable good orders, which were slightly better than expected, but also the PMI results in the Eurozone, which indeed gave some optimism back to the markets, and I guess that this explains why equities both in Europe and on the Eurozone and in the US recovered somewhat. So here we are with what we have been fearing for a while now, is that risk appetite is toxic for the price of gold.
Roger Westman, head of Nordea Research in Helsinki, thinks that so far this isn't necessarily the start of a downward trend.
Well, so far it seems more like a correction. We've seen a very sharp run-up in the price of gold, so we're overdue for a correction. And the combination of increasing margin requirements on gold futures in combination with somewhat more positive atmosphere in the equity market helps to create a correction. I think new highs might well be possible as the turbulence continues in global financial markets during the fall. That being said, the gold price is already, we might well be close to a peak.
Earlier in the month, my colleague Peter Ruddick spoke to Ergen Weinberg, the head of commodity research at Commerzbank, about gold. When Peter caught up with him again today, he agreed that this is just a correction in the markets.
This is a healthy correction on the way up, with some risk appetite coming back to the market, and the market's risk-on mood. It is very logical to see drop like this. We rose almost to $2,000 and almost reached another very important mark, and some profit taken is only natural on the way up. We don't think that the rally by gold is over already, and we believe that the future holds more positive surprises for the gold investors.
Where do you think the average price of gold will be at the end of this year?
We put our recent price target at $1,800 for the fourth quarter of this year, and I would stick to this forecast, although I think that despite the current correction, the likelihood of higher prices in the fourth quarter.
I asked Francois Pham Quang, head of structured solutions at EFG in Geneva, what advice he would offer to investors right now.
I think at this point I would still let the dust settle a little bit. I mean, I think it will go below 1,700 any moment today, probably down to 1,650s. I would definitely look to start accumulating positions below 1,700. It may go down to 1,600, but I think at that point the risk reward is much more on the upside.
Don't forget, there's always plenty more expert analysis on Dukascopy TV, but goodbye for now.